Hello, my Tauruses, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I'm going to read for you for May 5th through the 11th. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. You've had some remarkable changes happening, and it's really going to continue at least for a little bit more. So make way while the sun shines, okay? Or is that what I was? Or make hay when the sun shines? Whatever it is. Use this energy to make some wonderful, wonderful changes if you want changes, or to affirm the changes that you've already made. Now, remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I've done a video. Watch it. God wins. It's just kind of like, whoa, where did that all come from? God wins. Okay, so let's see what we have. Remember, there is a new moon in Taurus, and the card says, know your worth. Very important. Know your worth. You know, people try there's the light, there's the dark. And, you know, you can say, I want all the light, and I want to follow the light, and I want to be with the light. But remember, there are others that do not want to do that, okay? And so there are others that will try to extinguish or try to envelope or envelop your light. So, you know, so this is really very important, especially around this time, for everyone to know your worth. Okay, so let's see, what do we have for our Taurus? Higher power, Holy Spirit, what else do you want to say to our Tauruses? Opening up for our Tauruses. What else is there for our Tauruses? Here we go. Oops. 1, 2, and 3. These two are reversed, so they have a little more kick to them. And this one's not. But let's see. First card is 5 of Earth. So there's a little bit of some changes in your money situation happening. So sometimes change can be positive, can be negative, can be also very stressful during this time. Now the 5 of Earth, I feel, is more a anticipation of a change. So maybe there is some budget cuts going on at your job and you're thinking, am I going to be part of it? Maybe the money hasn't been flowing as much and you're going to think, am I going to be a part of it? How is this going to affect me? How is this going to affect my family, my house, my love, my everything? Okay. Again, too, you know, I'm always saying, because I've been there. I have been there where I wasn't able to pay the mortgage, didn't know how I was going to get through. And like I said, God, you know, miracles happen all the time with this. So the 5 of Earth does have some worry, does have some fears, does have some stressors. Okay. Now, sometimes I find that you know, sometimes the 5 of Earth actually makes that the change is going to be a very positive change. I feel, oh, excuse me, I feel like this is really about the dark before the dawn. I do feel like there's going to be some big money changes that will actually, it'll feel like we're going down, and then actually then we'll start rising up again. So do not worry, have faith, keep your vibrations elevated. And, you know, should you need money, ask. You know, that's how I got through many things. The many times I've told you some of my financial miracles has been because God, I'm not asking for a lot. Just pay the mortgage or pay this bill. And we get through. We always get through, or I have always gotten through. And I'm going to say for you too. So fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others. Now remember, help is also, there's so many people, and my Tauruses, you can be a little bit you can be a little bit too earthly, where you're not necessarily in that metaphysical, frame, like, oh yes, this will happen. But the thing is about you Tauruses, you do have a psychic ability, a very strong one. You can make things happen. So use your abilities and believe. Okay. Uncertain self-employment. Do not worry though, because a lot of things that are changed, a lot of things that are going on. And if you watch the overview, I mean, yes, there's a lot of stressors with the thoughts, processes, things like that. And then there's this wonderful outcome. So here we go. Next card. 7 of Fire. So 7 gives us that divine umbrella, and that's how I look at it. They might be throwing darts at you, but you are protected during this time. Fire energy is our Leo, Sagittarius. It is our Aries energy. We do have stuff going on with Aries. There is that major push. Aries is going to get up and start fighting. This is about, and I'm not saying physically, I'm saying more in the metaphysical time. But this is supposed to be a very good time for you. Venus is in your sign right now, and she will make things so much better than you even thought. So the Seven of Fire is about you standing firm. You know, it may appear, and this is the thing about the Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands, it's like it appears that you're, you know, that these things are coming up against you, but you've got like this wall, and it's not you, it's this invisible wall of protection, and that's what the seven is. There's this invisible wall, and they cannot get close enough to you, okay? So defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Your last card, the Knight of Fire. So I do love the Knights because they're very directional once they figure out which direction they want to go into. The Knight's underlying energy is fire. Overlying energy is fire. Fire, fire. Again, very, very passionate. But also there's a lot, especially with your psychic abilities, my Tauruses, there is a lot of intuition. It's like it's knowing what you need to do at the moment you need to do it, okay? So there might be times it's like, you know, when you're like, should I go right or should I go left? Listen, the intuition will tell you, so you go right, and then it's like, oh, that's the place I needed to do. I avoided an accident, or I'm heading into that sunshine energy. So the Knight of Fire. So even though we have, this is some worries, this is not, but we all have worries. This is, stand firm. You know what is right. You know what to believe in. You know what to defend. And the Knight of Fire gives you that, yes, we're doing this. We're doing this. Okay. So Knight of Fire is passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. The part about the Knight of Fire is you will know what needs to be done. You will just know it instinctively, intuitively, okay? So yeah, we start out a little bit rocky, but then you get up, you stand tall, and you just go and do what you know to be right. Okay, John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. What else is there for our Tauruses? Okay, well, I love this. Actually, I know this is the Tower card, and it doesn't necessarily look all that promising, but I do like this card. Right now especially, I'm getting really very positive vibes. This is Major Arcana. We have that one, new beginning. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you put into something. We have 10 transition, 0 God source energy. So much to these numbers. 1 + 6 is 7. There is a divine protection. This is the Tower card. This is disruption. This man is just ready. He has so much determination. He is just ready to break his bonds. He is ready to be released. He is ready to start over, or not, I shouldn't say start over, but he is ready to start again. Now, and so I used to think he was kind of in a straitjacket, but if you look at him, he's determined. I mean, I know you can't, I don't want to shake the card too much. He is determined. He is not going to allow he's not going to allow something else to hold him back. Okay? So there's lots of very strong power for you, or strong energies for you, my Taurus, is pushing you forward. And, and I would say with that 5 of Earth, it's kind of like, okay, this is my situation. Fine. I'm going to make, what is it? Rumpelstiltskin. I am going to make gold out of straw. Okay. So let's see. Angels of Abundance. Angels of Abundance. What do you want to say to our Tauruses? What do you want to say to our Tauruses? Angels of Abundance. Whoa. There's a lot coming through today. Angels of Abundance. What do you want to say to our Tauruses? Taurus. What do you want to say to our Tauruses? Here we go. Reversed. Focus on your priorities. Okay? So sometimes, when we're having a little bit of the stress, we start to focus more on, what could, instead of this is what I need to do. Okay. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. And especially for you, my Taurus, is very true. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Okay? Even if you just sometimes things feel very big. Sometimes you just need to take a little bit at a time. Okay, so now crystal or energy. Let's see what we have for our Tauruses, and also a new moon affirmation should you choose. Okay, that one just popped. Well, one of my favorite ones, black obsidian. Now I have black tourmaline and I have shungite. I do not have black obsidian, but I will tell you, it's very strange. I have given to my daughter, I keep sending her black obsidian bracelets. Have you been feeling scattered lately? Are you unable to focus on what's important? Look at all that is going on around you. Prioritize your intentions. Focus on one thing at a time. Ground yourself so that you can accomplish your goals. And black obsidian is very good at helping you feel focused, but it's also good at helping you, helping protect you against psychic energy vampire attacks. Okay? Next, here we go. Angel of Focus. I am focused and stay on track until a matter or situation is settled or complete. I accomplish what I set out to do. I pay attention and listen carefully. I am attentive to my own needs and the needs of others. And I will tell you that these two go hand in hand. Okay. So new moon in Taurus, your moon, know your worth. Okay. Stop having a pity party if that's what you've been having. It's time it's time for you to get up and get out of bed and get to business again. Here we go. So what other moon energy do we have for our Tauruses? What other moon energy do we have for our Tauruses? Here we go. You will know what to do. You definitely, and you are being protected during this time, my Tauruses. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but when we look back, you can see it. Reversed again. Full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. Sounds like a plan to me. All right, my Tauruses. Oh, I know. Let's release. Let's just rip it. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I hope somebody got something out of that. But remember, let's do this first. Remember to do the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, whether you're on Rumble or YouTube. It helps. I know. I hate saying it, hate asking you to do it, but I am still going to because it helps. It is a reminder. It helps. As always, though, this is the most important part, my Tauruses. Always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.